should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
No one can do it better.
Holla if you hear me.
Talk to me. Say something.
Run a power move on him.
Hey. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, speak your mind so freely and expeditiously, all at the same time. Now, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And it's a right way and a wrong way to say any and everything. So please be mindful and respectful to others, as well as you want to be done unto you. Sit back and relax and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. That's right, you didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with that bona fide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made him, they broke the mold. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show. And here
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
I drink whiskey, you drink wine. Guess what, y'all? It's gangster time.
Hey. What's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show with that bona fide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So just sit back and relax and enjoy. But like I say, it's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So now it's almost time for the Carlos Stargell Show again with that bona fide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause soon as they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show. And I hope y'all enjoy.
No one can do it better.
Run a power move on him.
I drink whiskey, you drink wine. Guess what, y'all? It's gangster time.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Thank y'all so much and welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, speak your mind, and be yourself so freely and expeditiously. But remember, it's not what you say, it's how it's said. And it's a right way and a wrong way to say and do in it and everything. So please be mindful and respectful to others as you want the same done unto you. So just sit back and relax. It's going to be a stone groove. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. But I hope you do enjoy this show. Oh, and I want to thank all the viewers, first time, unique, recurring, and new viewers, and everybody else who took the time to watch the Carlos Stargell Show. Subscribers, I want to thank you as well. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you find it in the heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit that like or that subscription bell.
I sure would appreciate it.
And I want to give my birthday shout outs and my love to everybody whose birthday today, April the 12th.
Happy birthday, y'all.
And I want to give my shout outs and my love to everybody all across the country and all around the world, including Canada and Mexico. And I want to give my shout outs and my love to all my peeps in Atlanta, Georgia, the surrounding Atlanta area, and all over Georgia.
Holla if you hear me.
Okay, y'all. And I want to give my love and shout outs to all the families who's dealing with bereavement and losses right now. My condolences and my heart goes out to every family that's dealing with that. And speaking of, I just ask everybody to say a prayer for the family of Deidre Panion Upshaw. Yes, I just got the word that she recently passed. I mean, it really hit me because I remember the first time her and I met, and her husband, who she married before he passed on. We were all working at the Kroger on Memorial Drive in Decatur. Yeah. And that was and I met her for the first time. She was a cashier. I was, one of them baggers out. I had just got married July 2025. I'm sorry, 2005. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. But anyway, I remember one time it was on my off day, and I went up to Kroger in the rain, and cause at the time, a certain person told me they wanted the sub sandwich, so I went on and got it. So when I got the Dee line, she was like, "You came all the way on the bus in the rain just to get sub sandwiches?" And I looked at her, I said, "This for my wife." And she was like, "Oh," she said, "God gonna continue to bless you because you look like the type of person got a good heart, and you just do right by people." I said, "Well, that's what you're supposed to do. I said, you got to treat people like you want to be treated, because guess what? Because one day that person you call yourself mistreating might be that same person you're going to need in life, and that same person might save your life one day."
Talk to me. Say something.
Holla if you hear me.
And she was like, "Yeah, you're right." And I told her, I said, "Remember, you got to be careful about these bridges you burn too as well, because those same bridges you burn gonna be them same bridges you gonna need to cross over troubled water."
Talk to me. Say something.
And good sense and all. So everything was cool, working at the Kroger together. But even though she left Kroger, I was still hanging in there. So how about years later, before she got married, she said that she had asked me, "Is it okay, or would I like to be a witness when she was getting married?" I told her I'd be glad to do it. She said, "I knew you'll come through." I said, "How you know?" She said, "Because I know you." She was right. So yeah, I was there as a witness when they got married. And I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, like they say, everybody go through something, but just always remember this. That's why I tell y'all,
Life is getting too short now.
I mean, all the people who we love and we real close to now, believe it or not, it's a lot of them are getting stretched out on 6 feet under every day. So that's why we got to stay righteous, remain humble, live your life to the fullest, and take life every day, one day at a time. And please do not take nothing for granted while you on this earth. Now, back to from what I like to say too, if you have any kind of animosity, or got any grudge you holding, or beef you got, or just ill feelings, or just pure hate towards somebody, it's time. I hate to say this, but it's sad, but it's true. But if it's not life threatening, let it go. Let it go. If it's not that serious and it can be, it can be fixed, let it go. Now I can understand a lot of people still hold on to a lot of stuff because, like I said, one thing, things you don't do. You don't play with nobody's mind, nobody's heart, nobody's money, especially nobody's body, and damn sure nobody's life. Those are the worst things you can play with a person. Because guess what? When you do that, that's a bridge you burn, because after that, the trust is gone and the respect just went with the wind.
Talk to me. Say something.
Holla if you hear me.
But I just want to say this right here. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. We don't live in glass houses, and we really need to stop throwing stones. But at the same time, too, y'all, on the real, for real, we really really need to do better. I mean, families, we need to come together more other than going to somebody's funeral.
Talk to me. Say something.
And like I say, I mean, every time somebody dies, that's when families really come together. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. I mean, but you don't hear from them. You don't hear from them in a while. You cannot hear from a person in years. But soon as somebody leave this earth, everybody named mama call, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the quintessential truth.
Holla if you hear me.
But what I'm saying too, one thing I can tell you, I mean, like I say, it's a lot of people. Like I say, it's a lot of people stretched out in this earth. But I hate to say this, but it's sad, but it's true. But some people are just better off dead. Because on earth, forgive me for saying this, but I'm just keeping it real. They wasn't shit while they was on earth.
Talk to me. Say something.
I mean, like I said, we're not on this earth to judge. But if your eyes saw and your ears heard and only you know, and God know, can't nobody tell you how you supposed to feel.
Holla if you hear me.
I mean, come on now. If somebody was to really rub you the wrong way, and you know how they are, you don't want to be bothered with them, yeah, you have to forgive, true enough. But that don't mean you have to go along with them, bow down, kiss them when they want to be kissed or whatnot. I mean, just forgive yourself. Just forgive this for yourself and your inner peace. That way you protecting your peace. But at the same time, but if you talking about plotting revenge or trying to get back at somebody for what they did to you, you really hurting yourself. And that's one thing about me. I might talk a lot of sugar honey iced tea, but one thing about it, I always say, let the Lord fight your battles.
Holla if you hear me.
Because if you try to do it, you might end up in situations you can't even get out of. One example.
Jail.
Or
Prison.
in basically the man's concentration camp. And that's the last place we need, brothers and sisters, and everybody on this earth. That's the last place we need to go. And that's the last place I don't want to end up at. I don't want to end up at, and that's on the real.
Talk to me. Say something.
Now, like I say, I never went. I ain't trying to go. But at the same time, I ain't gonna let nobody mess with me either now. If I'm defending myself and they lock me up for defending myself, guess what? I fought the system. I'm serious. I fought the system because guess what? I'm gonna be real with you. People like us, it's a no-win situation. We can still do right, and they tell us to love our neighbor, and then always tell us to turn the other cheek.
We ain't trying to hear that shit no more.
And that's on the real, because nowadays, I'm not gonna turn the other cheek. Oh, then again, I'm gonna turn the other cheek. Then I'm gonna knock them in the cheek that's facing me.
Talk to me. Say something.
And they want to quote, and then the ones that are always quoting the scriptures and don't practice what they preach. I got one for you. How about this? Now I wouldn't kill nobody with the jawbone of an ass, but I'll bust somebody's ass and they jawbone.
Holla if you hear me.
Now top that, Bible, total quotas, jack leg, jaw jack, and tester liars. Top that. But look, no disrespect toward them to the men and women of God, the true men and women of God. I'm coming at those who don't practice what they preach. Always think they know everything and still don't know they butt from still don't know a butt from a hole in the ground. Yes, I'm coming at them. Forgive me, but I'm not trying to sound ugly, but I'm just keeping it real.
Holla if you hear me.
You got to it.
Run a power move on him.
Got to. But I'm going to say this right here, too. I'm still going to live righteous and stay humble. I'm going to try to anyway. That's all we can do is try. Long as we believe, we don't have nothing to worry about because we all know that God watches over babies and fools.
Holla if you hear me.
Talk to me. Say something.
Run a power move on him.
No one can do it better.
And y'all know it too. But I will say this though. But one thing about it, I won't wish nothing bad on my fellow man or woman. But at the same time, some people I won't wish them bad, but at the same time, I won't wish them the best either.
Holla if you hear me.
I mean, like I said, I try to keep my inner peace and forgive, not for them, for myself, but at the same time, I wouldn't trust them as far as I can spit on them.
Talk to me. Say something.
And like I say, I don't have no hatred towards them. I don't have no hatred. It's just some people in life I just choose not to mess with no more. And like I said, if I want to protect my peace, I'd rather just stay away from them because I know how I am. I'll say some stuff that I know will make you feel like you got the soul snatched out of. But again, I wouldn't want to do nothing like that.
But I'll do it.
Yeah, and just because, look, just as sure as my name, Carlos.
Holla if you hear me.
Talk to me. Say something.
But like I said, but on the real, for real, I'm going to miss my friend Deidre. And I'm going to miss her husband, Reginald, too. Now they reunited in heaven. And it feels so good. Go on and kiss a Dee baby. Yeah. But for real though, they were good. Both of them were good to me. Both of them were real nice to me. And we always stayed cool and connected. I mean, they were there for me and I was there for them. But before Reginald passed on, no, I hated to hear that. Before he passed on, yes, I was getting ready. He already knew that I was getting ready to move to North Carolina. But I had told him that I had got engaged, and he was like, "That." He's like, "Congratulations, that's good, man." He said, "You ain't told D." Yeah, I said, "No, not." He said, "Lord have mercy." That's all he could say. But yeah, I told him. But to be honest with you, she was one of those. She was glad, but at the same time, she didn't want me to leave Georgia. But at the same time, I had to do what I had to do to make myself happy. And when she asked me, "Why come you just couldn't find nobody down in Georgia?" I said, "Because I'm happy and content on who I'm with." And that was enough said.
Holla if you hear me.
So October the 21st, that was the day I retired from Kroger.
Holla if you hear me.
2 days after that, October the 23rd, 2022, I took my last ride on that megabus. I had said my goodbyes that Saturday and that Sunday, the day I was leaving. I supposed to have left at 10 o'clock that morning on the megabus. But due to the fact that they had issues with the drivers up in Washington, D.C., we had to wait till 1 o'clock. The bus had to come.
I want to get the oil.
Okay, and look and check this out. And when it came at 1 o'clock, we left at 1 o'clock. And like I said, and after that, I was gone. But I did when I talked to her when I was up here in North Carolina, she relayed the news that Reginald had passed. Oh, that hurt it, but The reason why I couldn't cry because I cried enough when my dad. I cried enough when my dad passed away in 2021. And I mean, it wasn't that I didn't want to cry. I couldn't cry because I did all my crying when my dad passed. But then I hear about now that she's gone. Well, at least you don't have to suffer. At least you don't have to worry about what's going on this earth. But at the same time, nobody wants their loved ones to go. And like I said, and I'm kind of misty about it, but at the same time, life goes on and I'm gonna miss her. And yeah, it do hurt, but at the same time, I gotta keep strong. And my heart goes out to her family, especially her daughter and her grandchildren and her mom and the whole family and her sister who's married to my homie. You know, but at the same time too, I mean, like I said, it just kind of, I just had to do this special thing to talk about her because, like I said, she saved, her original saved my spirit and my sanity. I give them that. I mean, they were part of that crew that helped me get back on my feet. But at the same time too, I was, even though back then I was having trust issues after my divorce and the bad breakup in 2016. I was kind of down. I mean, I was so down. I was this close. In fact, yeah, this close. Well, to the point where I had a nervous breakdown, and nobody knew about it. But even though I went through it, but I wasn't in denial, and I went and got myself together. I was getting myself together in the process, and during that time too. I wasn't really looking for relationships because I had trust issues. And like I said, I didn't want to involve myself with no baggage in it. So and then, but at the same time, they saved my spirit of sanity. But you know the old saying, when you do right by the Lord will continue to bless you. And they watch over babies and fools. Yeah, I guess I was the fool because I did my best to do right, whatever I was going through. So they said, all you have to do is be obedient in him. So I did that. And, I tried to do everything that in my power that I had to do, that was right, and focus on myself. And the rest to come, and the rest did. So situations might not happen, and things might not appear when you want them. But y'all already know it always come on time. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that today's gonna be a good day regardless. But like I said, let's keep Deidre Payne's Upshaw family in prayer, please, during a time of bereavement. But I just want to say, I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, view, and tune in and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And also, too, I want to thank all the viewers. I want to thank all the viewers first time. Thank all the viewers first time, new, recurring, and unique viewers. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please. And if you find it in your heart and feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit the like
or the subscription bell.
Sure would appreciate it. And if you didn't get a chance to catch live on this one, y'all can always catch the replay. But FYI, I will be back later on today at 6 o'clock on the live streaming. But until the next time, y'all, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
please behave yourselves. Stop the violence and increase the peace.
And thank y'all so much for taking the time to view, check out, tune in, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, the bonafide G certified true Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause after they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, y'all, peace, two fingers. I'm out here like last year. Thank y'all so much for checking out and watching the Carlos Stargell Show. Later when you're straighter.